A whole bunch of them right this year. Well, as we look forward to a new year and really racking up those points and where'd that come from, it's the perfect time to focus on healthier lifestyle habits for children or grandchildren.
Our first guest is the author of the book, Brave Parent, Raising Healthy, Happy Kids Against All Odds in Today's World. And that's true. And she joins us live via Zoom this morning to talk about this timely topic. We welcome Dr. Susan Maples to our live show. And Doctor, you're a DDS, right?
I am, yes.
Okay. All right. So we all know that parents, when we look at young folks that have new babies and stuff, we go, I'm glad I'm not there.
Is that what we say?
That's what I say. I'm glad I got that done a couple of years ago.
It is a crazy time to be raising kids.
Yeah.
And most people recognize that, yes.
So, but you have some pretty basic rules that we can follow that, would help a lot.
Over the holidays.
Yeah.
Yes. One of them is to really try to keep kids in a good sleep routine. I think sleep is often underrated, for health. We, back in my day, we used to say we'll sleep when we die. Now we say we'll sleep when we die, and we'll surely die sooner if we don't sleep enough or sleep well, right?
Yeah.
But keeping kids on, a late night is kind of fun once in a while, but on vacation while they're home, try to keep good sleep routines and keep nice, cool, dark rooms with all screens out of the rooms, and keep kids really enjoying bedtime, a nice space for them to sleep, and really talk about how beneficial sleep is for the body.
Sleep's important for everybody, but for kids it's even more important.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference, Doctor, in the very next day. I mean, one night with kids disrupted, and it's like, oh, that's right, we didn't get a good night's sleep last night.
Well, for us too. Just think about this. If you miss 90 minutes of REM sleep in a night, your cognitive ability drops off 35% the very next day. So college kids doing all-nighters doesn't help.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and thinking too, I mean, we could make the whole conversation about sleep. I know you have other suggestions too, but when the parents or the caregivers miss that time too, your patience wears thin, and so the whole thing can fall apart later.
That's her
right,
excuse.
Exactly, yes.
This time of year especially, it's very easy, we're out of pattern, to sort of find your spot on the couch and maybe not move. But you suggest it's really more important than ever to stay active.
Oh my gosh, and kids really need to stay active, so let them play and play with them. A lot of times as working parents, we try to make up for the time we don't have by buying gifts. And it's really not about the stuff. It's about playtime. So have a dance party, go outside, play charades, play tag, run around. And it's really important to move our bodies. And also, while we're sitting around on the couch, avoid sugar. Sugar is huge on every holiday. And we're eating, 22 to 40 teaspoons of sugar per day, 35 pounds of high fructose corn syrup per person per year. Wow. It's awful.
Yeah, I want to go back and past the sugar for a second, because I have a problem there. But anyway, the exercise part, so getting the kids away from their screen to go outside and play. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's too bright. It's too dark. They just are right like this. And so, any help with that?
Yes. In fact, we really need to at least make deals with kids that we're going to exchange screen time for playtime. And outdoors is the best play, because we need exposure to all of the outdoors, not just to connect to the earth and feel part of it, but also for microbial diversity. We need to be exposed to all of what is outside instead of living in, hermetically sealed, over sanitized homes. It's good for gut health. It's good to reduce allergies. It's good for stress reaction and stress reduction. It's just good play to go outside.
It truly is. And, the ability to go out and do it as youngsters, we both went out and played. You got home from school, you got on your bike, and then you weren't heard from again
till dinner time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that safety is an issue for a lot of parents now, so they worry about that. But it's really important that kids know what nature is about and that they're outside, running off some steam. By the way, it helps reduce everything in terms of sleep disorders and diabetes and obesity and anxiety. So it's really important.
I'm going to use your line later today, Doctor. We're earthlings. We need to go out and experience the earth. If you want to be an apartmentling, then you just live in an apartment or a house. So we don't.
You know, where I am, it's cold, and it's getting colder this week. And
yeah, it's cold.
There's no such thing as too cold, just not enough clothes. So layer them up and let them have some fun.
And you mentioned, of course, we're almost out of time, Doctor, but the reduction of the sugar, start making those changes. It's a tough time to do that right now because it is all around, but this is key. Start taking those steps.
Well, to quote Michael Pollan, eat real food and not too much and mostly plants. And if we focus on that, then a little treat here and there, you know, doesn't hurt. But unfortunately, too much sugar wrecks metabolic health. It's addictive. We put on weight. There are all kinds of problems, really serious diseases related. In fact, 25% of kids had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, having never touched a drop of alcohol, just from sugar, from fructose. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Doctor. Learned a lot this morning and got some ammo to use later today.
Nice to see you. Thanks.
All right. Nice talking with you, and continued success.
With the book, Dr. Susan Maples' new book, Brave Parent: Raising Healthy, Happy Kids Against All Odds in Today's World, is now available. For all the information, you can visit the link on our website early this afternoon, virginiathismorning.com.
Love that saying. You know what they called health food 100 years ago? Food. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.